Allied / British first turn. And in the scenario specific rules, it says that we are to ignore the event phase and go straight to mobilization. So over here, it tells us that we gain recruitment points by rolling a die and then add an objective. So we will go ahead and roll a die for the British Allied. He gets a 3. Ain't much. He's already starting out with 6. So we'll add 3 on there. We'll give him 1 for each objective hex. So that'll be 3, 4, and 5. I do believe. Alright. And the improved port also gets you 1. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's reminiscent of my very first turn. We'll be right back. Alright, then 3, 4, 5, 6 is correct. Over the Allied. Points to 12. Buying units. Be back. Alright, then noticing that the recruitment points are different from each side, so when it comes to Central Power's turn, we ignore everything we just gave to the Allies, and they got their own criteria. So we are now moving on to expending our recruitment points. Be right back. Alright, also note to be made, you can only buy British points, British units, and Ottoman units. Anything else will come via the events. I'm taking it. Says here, other units cannot be recruited. Yeah, via, that's exactly what I just said. So there we go. Can't believe it can be accumulated. They can be accumulated. On the track can't be exceeded. So that'll be 20. Alrighty. We'll be right back. We're gonna buy some units. See what goes on. We'll be right back. Alright then, units purchased via 3 on a die roll, 4, 5, and 6. Start off with 6, get up with 12. You'll have -4 for the support unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 for the division. 1, 2, 3. 2 for the air unit. 1, 2. Then we have 3 supply units at 1 each. Moving the marker down to 1, 2, 3, 0. Allies have used up all the recruitment points. This is what we got now for our deployment. We'll be right back. Just to make note of, compared to, I was looking at what I bought this game, and I must have had a better die roll last time because I had more units. But I think I had 16 in the last game, and here I only had 12. So, yep. In this scenario, when we're doing scenario 1, which is the whole, let's let you know what's going on here. Scenario 1 covers the entire war in Mesopotamia and Persia. So we will see what's up. My deployment. Be right back. Oh, here you go. Let's just look at the notes right now. Oh, staging. Starts with the mobilization phase. Where does it say? Let me check this. I'll be right back. Alright, we got a conundrum here. LA deployment. Any coastal hex in the Persian Gulf. Buys or butt. As in the last game we had. Zone of control. Can't bring them in here. And because of my deployment, I can't bring my units on here. I can only bring the British units here in the swamp, the reed marshes. But I can't bring them guys on the reed marshes. Only these 2. Gotta bring him in, get rid of him, Then on my next turn of movement, bring in my supply. Obstacles to the puzzle. I'll be back. Alright, quick correction. Birds get to come in here. Can't come in with a zone of control. That's what's messing me up, is this unit here, zone of control. So they'll bring in the reed marshes here, clear out this area so I can bring in my supply. Alright, so we have a supply dilemma. And here's the point. My deployment of the Central Powers rebels and their zones of control, I can't come in a zone of control, so that means I gotta come in the reed marshes. And my mechanized supply is prohibited in the reed marshes, so my little deployment there messed everything up. What I'm looking at here is bringing on units and going through the second phase and suffering attrition until I get this hex here cleared. Also, I was going to cash in these units here since I can't bring them on, and these will be the units that I purchased and to join these units here. So we'll do it something like this. Put him here. And this is a river hex. So we'll get a riverine unit. Objective fail for the Ottomans. I'll have to bring my units on the reed marshes and cross on over. We'll see what happens with the movements and everything, but that is the dilemma. I could use an air supply unit, but again, I need a supply depot there's a launching spot. He has a range of 4, but yeah, I can't bring anybody on. Supply will be null and void for the Allied first turn. Alright, well, like I said, gotta establish a beachhead before I can bring any supply, and the thing that got me was that deployment right there. That got me. Little did I know, but the partisans, or the rebels, making it hard on me. I'll be right back. Alright, more rule interpretation, legal ease. Here we go. First thing I want to see here is in a marsh. Mechanized units are prohibited. Mechanized units, don't see supply. Be right back. Allied supply, deploy as British units. British units, any coastal hex. Conclusion, not mechanized. Be right back. Alright then, back to purchasing. We will switch this one out for this one. And for the final deployment, it'll look something like this. We'll give it support unit, and we'll do him this way, because that way he's got a range of 4 hexes. Followed by a division, British infantry, headquarters support unit, and a riverine unit. Stacking limit is 3 divisions. We're not there yet. Getting ready for movement. Alright, just about ready to go, but we got a question about this riverine unit. He'll be on the wrong river. He comes in, he'll be on this river here. I have no use for him here. I need him on this river, and he can't. So anyway, we're changing him out. No riverine unit, and we will get for the same price and recruitment points, an air support unit, and he will be put into the Allied staging box. Check out the rules real quick, make sure everything's good to go. We'll be back. That's what we're looking at there. Going by the rules. Alright, upon further reading of the rules, we're going to do something even different. cashing in our area for 2 recruitment points and going back to my original plan and add these guys to the force. They'll be on their mobile side though, and we'll be able to flip them mobile or static here in the turns coming up. But oh yeah, because there's all kinds of functions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 functions, and supply unit can only be expanded for 1 function each game turn. Need a lot of supply. Be back. Alright, I believe our force here is finally ready to go. We are supplied up for all the functions, combat, movement, attrition, and things to come. We'll call this a bid, and we'll be ready for our first movement on to Baghdad.